Thank you so much, gentlemen. I absolutely love this. So excited and so much nostalgia at the same time. And hey, speaking of nostalgia, let's bring that into the kitchen. And when it comes to granola, we all know and love the delightful combination of oats, nuts, and sweet flavors. But did you know that it can be transformed into a sensational treat? Yes, into Granola Florentines. It's a delightful twist on the classic, and it's got an irresistible crunch and the indulgence which leaves you mouth-watering, and these bites are guaranteed to please. And it's perfect for a great start, no matter what time of the day you are in. So Gabby is here once again to show us how it is all done. Gabby, I'm excited for this one because we're talking about something that I think everybody has a memory associated to it.
Absolutely.
KELLOGGS has done some incredible things, especially when it comes to this nourishing initiative that they've got going on. I absolutely love it. What's a great memory for you, though, when it involves KELLOGGS? Do you have any?
No, I do, but it's not even like a specific memory. I see KELLOGGS Cocoa Pops and I think of my sister.
Okay.
I see KELLOGGS cornflakes and I think of my mom. Because it's just like, it was just something that was always in our household that we had. You know, like, so it's not even a specific memory. It's just these items that you just see and that you taste and you think of childhood, and KELLOGGS is just one of them.
I agree with you. I have this small moment where I always remember in the mornings when it was very cold in winter, you get hot milk poured on the KELLOGS.
Yes,
and then like,
a little bit of sugar.
Yeah, and then afterwards when you're done eating all the flakes, you have that like little drink at the end. It's just like that warm, inviting feeling. You knew Mom served it up, so I'm hoping this is going to give me some nostalgia, because it already is. So how do we do this one?
Okay, so super easy to make, and also quite a nice idea to do with the kids, I think, at least with school holidays, because, you know, you can get them to mix things, and as the parent, you would just do the hot situation.
Okay.
But then they can, like, make it into, like, bigger shapes, smaller shapes. So what I'm going to start with is, it's very simple. We've got our KELLOGGS granola. I've got some cherries, some raisins, and some flaked almonds.
Nice.
You can also choose what suits you as well. Like, if you're not an almond person, then you can do peanuts, you can do cashews, whatever.
Okay.
So we've just gone with these options today.
Yeah, I can actually see how you could get very creative with this flavor profile, especially when you're looking at the fact that berries would work well in this.
Berries, I mean, if you could get a nice freeze-dried raspberry, that would also be really nice.
No, I love this. Now that we're using this, let me talk about it, because I'm loving KELLOGGS granola. It is something new to me, but it's packed with so many wholesome ingredients and essential nutrients, which is making it the perfect start to your day. So you wouldn't believe it or not, but this has some breakfast flavors and feels for sure. Then on top of this, it's also available in 4 different flavors: crunchy, fruit mix, nutty delight, and tropical burst. If that's not leaving you salivating, then keep paying attention to this, because it's already smelling good. What exactly are you doing? You're infusing honey?
So honey, butter, sugar, all the good stuff.
All the good stuff in life, the essentials.
And a little bit of flour.
And are you trying to caramelize this or get it to go into
just
like
to kind of mix together. You don't want to caramelize too much, because you still want to pop this in the oven. So if you overdo this, I guess, caramel base, when you put it in the oven, it might burn. So you pretty much be melting to incorporate it. So I'm just stirring it almost to make a bit of a...
It's like jus kryptonite. How could you say no to this?
I was like, bechamel. I'm like, it's not a bechamel. It's just so I'm going to put that together, and I've turned off the heat now, and I'm putting in a little bit of vanilla.
Ooh, okay, nice.
And essentially now what we do is we take this off the stove. Usually I'd allow this to cool just for a couple of minutes, but just for the sake of showing you. Once this is cooled, I'd kind of would throw it in here, or at least a little bit. And now what we're going to do is we've now poured it into our ingredients, our mix over here.
So good, my gosh.
And obviously your KELLOGGS granola is going to give it such a nice crunch as well. And basically now you do want this to cool a little bit, because, you know, often even though we're using a spoon to dish it, you know, sometimes you want to touch, and then this is quite hot. So
especially just coming out of the pot right now, for sure. I feel you there.
Absolutely. So this is just basically being coated nicely. And what we're going to do, it seems quite bitty, but in the oven it will melt all together. And pretty much now all that you do is you take a tablespoonful, whatever the amount is that you'd like. So I'm going to use a nice tablespoon, and I'm going to put it here. And essentially this will all kind of, I'm actually just going to do this just because I know it's a bit hot still. But you can use your hands when it's obviously cooled down, just to make a nice little mold. And you kind of can finish off the mixture. And then you're going to bake it in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Is that going to give me that sort of like golden brown texture that I'm looking for?
Absolutely. So I think the biggest thing always to remember is our oven will be different to your oven, we're different to my oven. So I think the rule of thumb is start at 10 minutes,
and
have a little
look-see,
and then afterwards you'd be like, if I need to make it longer.
And then?
And then because of TV, we have it done.
Wow, okay, nice.
So it looks beautiful. And then now the final touching is now that we have some dark chocolate that we're gonna literally do whatever you want. You can drizzle, traditional Florentines obviously covered on the base.
Yes.
So I mean, whatever you wanna do. I mean, I just find like you can dip one. I think a drizzle always looks quite nice.
Drizzle it, dip it, enrobe it, you go wild as long as you get the chocolate on there.
So
it's definitely going to elevate it.
Absolutely. And then obviously you're going to pop this into the fridge or just leave it aside just to harden. And then we've already obviously got some beautiful ready-made ones over there as well.
This when I was a youngster, Kellogg's. But thank you for coming through nonetheless, and I am so grateful for it. I'm actually really surprised. I was expecting like 15 different steps to this, and it seems like a very intimidating recipe, but so simple.
Absolutely.
The smells alone are so good. It tastes incredible, and you, Mzansi, need to get involved in this. Now, whether you enjoy it with milk, yogurt, or even use it as an ingredient in a variety of recipes, just like we've done right now, Kellogg's provides high-quality granola that satisfies your cravings and adds a delightful crunch to your day. So, in celebration of 100 years of nourishing great starts, they are giving you the chance to win your share of 1 million rand in cash. Yes, you heard correctly. And all you got to do is simply buy any 2 qualifying Kellogg's products and dial *120 *2447#. Simple as that. And then you follow the prompts and enter the last 4 digits of your barcode to stand a chance to win. And it happens all the way up until the end of October. Get excited, get hyped, get involved, and your T's and C's can be found at kelloggs.co.za. Nice job, Gabby.
Thanks so much.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
From a box full of goodness to a breakfast that keeps a nation going, here's to 100 years of nourishing great starts.